Hey guys, this is CJ from Agent Smartly. Today we're talking about condemnation for your California real estate salesperson exam. By the way, all those key concepts and other study tools are available at agentsmartly.com. All right, let's get started. So first, we go to this key concept tab and scroll down here. We'll see condemnation here. Then we click here. We see some definition and memory tricks for this key concept. So let's start with this definition here. So condemnation is a legal process where the government takes private land for the public use through eminent domain. So the keywords I want to mark down, I want to highlight here, private land here, private land, that's the keywords here, for the public use through a powerful and eminent domain. So three keywords, remember, okay? The government take your private land and for the public use through the power called eminent domain. And let's go down here and transfer the power, the transferring the ownership from the owner to the government. Once again, from the private, which is you or other people, to the government. And when this happens, the government have to pay a fair amount compensation to the owner. So now let's take a look at some key points for this concept. Condemnation is a legal act of transferring land or interest in the land from the private, once again, private and owner to the government through an eminent domain. And the process involved two steps. Step one, once again, and take the property, that's step one, and they pay the money. So let me highlight this as well. They take the property, and second one, they pay you the money. So for the memory tricks, we remember this. Condemnation means condemn, meaning to declare as public use. And remember, condemning part, it's about government taking. So it's kind of like a force. And it's not about building or declare unsafe. There is a real world example. The city want to build a new highway and files a condemnation lawsuit to take a private homeowner's land. And the court quickly approved this taking because they take your which is your property or private for the public benefits. So they have the rights. So yeah, so just to remember the keywords, the condemnation simply means that we just marked down right here. The government take your private land for the public use through a power called eminent domain. And there are two steps involved. First, they take your property and they pay you the money. Okay, so now let's summarize what we have learned today with a very visual study guide right here. Hope you guys can see this very well. So let me zoom in a little bit. Or maybe that's too big. Should be okay. So condemnation, once again, a legal process the government exercise an eminent domain take the private property for the public use, like we just discussed that earlier, right? And the second thing is that who can take the property? Federal government and the state of California, and also the county, city, public utilities, school district. So pretty much all the government and organizations, right? So usually there are four steps, more comprehensive than we just talk about the two steps, right? So resolve necessity, appraisal, which is give you a fair market value and offer to the owner. Of course, you could negotiate with the government and the core, approve or disapprove. And there are some example for the public use if you don't what they use for, right? You could take the highways, like we just said in the real example, and for school, public buildings, parks, recreation area, and also water, airport. So I would say anything benefits the public. So right here, the key terms to know: an eminent domain. Condemnation is a process of taking. So this is the power of take the property, and this is the actual action, the process. So some people will confuse about this, right? So yeah, I think for the exam tips, it was just telling you that JPJD means public use here. Public use here. Let me highlight this as well. Public use and compensation and due process. So fair market value at the time of taking. Okay, so yeah, so that will be today we'll cover on this condemnation, this key concept. And by the way, if you are studying for your salesperson exam, you might check out this website, Agent Smartly, and you can see we have a lot of like key concepts and other tools, like you could practice all those questions by topics, and also by, you could take this full practice exam. And also we track your progress as well. You can see how many questions you practice and overall accuracy, and you can see a different topic, what's your progress accuracy. So for me, financing and contracts, that's my, the lowest accuracy. And also, yeah, if you like this video, and make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, because every week I just release video content like this every week to explain all the key concepts for your salesperson exam. And if you like it, just subscribe to the channel. And bye for now. See you guys next time, and happy studying.